Most people feel uneasy when they see a pit bull, but when they meet Arlo, they can't believe he's actually a certified therapy dog. This is the story of how a sweet pit bull named Arlo broke through people's prejudices. A young woman had just bought her first home and was finally ready to adopt the dog she'd always dreamed of. She had always wanted a golden retriever, and she often browsed her local shelter's website. One day, she came across a litter of 8 pit bull puppies. Their mother had been abandoned outside the shelter while pregnant, but luckily, a foster family had taken her in and helped her give birth safely. The shelter was now looking for families for the puppies. The woman told the foster family exactly what kind of dog she was looking for, and they picked Arlo for her. Arlo came home when he was just 7 weeks old. His personality has never changed. She says he's always been like a grandpa, calm, quiet, and relaxed. In fact, she used to call him Gramps. By the time Arlo turned 2, people already thought he was a senior dog because of how mellow and slow-moving he was. He was never a leader, always the follower. With his gentle and laid-back nature, she thought Arlo could be a perfect therapy dog. As a kid, she used to love watching the show Pit Bulls and Parolees. That's where she first learned about the negative stereotypes around pit bulls. People thought they were aggressive and dangerous. She wanted to help change that. She believed if people saw a pit bull working as a therapy dog, it might help shift those views. She also had a personal reason. When she was a child, she had spent years in and out of hospitals. During those long stays, therapy dogs would visit, and even a few minutes with them brought her comfort. Now, she wanted to give that same feeling to others. Soon after training, Arlo got his therapy dog certification. Since then, he's visited schools, hospitals, and even domestic violence shelters. People are always surprised when they see a pit bull walk in. They ask things like, "Are you sure he's a therapy dog?" But once they see how Arlo acts, calm, caring, almost like an old soul, they fall in love with him. He even gets invited to events, though he often falls asleep halfway through. For the woman, Arlo is much more than a dog. He's an emotional support system, someone she hugs, talks to, and leans on when things get hard. Together, they're not just companions. They're a team, out there, making people's lives a little better. If you'd like us to share your story, please fill out the form in the description. And if Arlo's story touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.